Hey y'all, my name is Marlene. I am a teacher and I never really did a makeup tutorial because I'm not like a big makeup guru type person, but I kind of just wanted to try something out. Right now I'm completely barefaced. I do have a moisturizer in, and I kind of wanted to try. I ordered some stuff for Christmas for my niece from Elf just because she's 13 and she really just wanted something to kind of enhance her eyebrow, and I didn't want anything super dramatic. And I know Elf is a pretty easy way for a 13-year-old to accomplish that everyday look. So I got her some eyebrow stuff and me some eyebrow stuff for my everyday look, and I ended up getting this tone adjusting face primer for free. So I've tried it out a couple of times. I kind of feel like it makes my face feel a little bit oily, which I would say I have combination skin. I'm not super oily up here, but it can get oily. My eyelids are oily, but here in my laugh lines and around my mouth, I am super dry. So, like I said, I'm not a big makeup guru, so I've kind of barely been getting into makeup, so I'm probably not wearing the right products. And I'm trying to learn a little bit more about that. So y'all could always comment and let me know, give me suggestions. I'm open for it. I do want to say that I want to try the new NYX foundation, the Total Control one, because I've heard amazing reviews. Not as far as it. Many people say it's not a complete full coverage, but I don't really like the complete full coverage look anyway. I always get scared of looking too cakey. So I really want to give it a try. For right now, one of the, they have carts in the mall where they sell makeup, and one of them convinced me to buy their makeup, and they're Bella Terra. So it's powder. It's a powder blush and a powder foundation. That's what I've been using. I like it. It does kind of smooth out my face, but it's not very full coverage. And then when my skin gets dry here, it just looks dry. I guess because it's powder. I'm not sure. But let me start with the primer. I don't usually put a lot. It's usually literally one dot. One. And I kind of just, put it more so here. I have really bad bags under my eyes, and I just switched my moisturizer, so I feel like it gives me some redness here. I'm not sure if it's because it has a little scent to it, but it's the Olay one, and my face sometimes can be very sensitive, but with it I feel like I see less dry marks. So here I have the primer on already, and I know that I've currently been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of girls put their concealer on after foundation, and I don't know, that was new to me, and I don't know if it's because I'm using a powder foundation, because I know it's kind of weird to put liquid on top of powder. I think that's just a big no-no. I feel like it might clump up. So I usually put my concealer first. I do use this six color concealer and corrector from BH, and I use it in a light. Like I said, I have really, really bad dark circles, so I just kind of try to hide them as much as possible. And even then, I feel like it doesn't really work out. And I think maybe it's because I'm not the full coverage type person. But we'll see. I usually use a little bit of this like redder tone to go on my dark circles. And I just kind of rub that in like that. Maybe I'm doing it totally wrong. Who knows? And then I go for a lighter one on top. See, to me, even with this concealer, you can still see the dark circles. They're still very noticeable to me. I also add a little bit, not as light, around my lips. And I just kind of blend that outward, just so it doesn't look just light there. It kind of gradually comes in. See, I have a drip mark. Okay. Now I'm going to apply my foundation. Give it a couple taps. And I do have the foundation brush that came with the foundation. So it's a very flat, thick brush. And I feel like it does a really good job. I just kind of swirl it around in here. And just get to, I always make sure I kind of come down so that I don't get that hard jawline, I guess you can say. And I come back for some more. And if you hear other noises, I'm sorry. I'm outside. Just because it's a nice, cool day finally in Houston. It's, you know, the day before New Year's Eve, and it's been feeling like summer almost, like highs nearly in the 80s. So, well, I guess that's not a Houston summer. That's more like a Houston spring, I guess. See, now that I'm doing my makeup out here, I've never done my makeup outside, but now that I'm doing it out here, you know, this natural light, very bright, my face looks a lot drier, and I'm not liking that. Just here and like here maybe, but I'm not completely covered yet, so I guess I'll just keep on adding on. And like I told y'all, I'm really excited to try that new NYX. Well, they told me that this could also be used as a concealer. And I have a little concealer brush that came with it. I kind of wet mine, but not too much, so that it's not so liquidy. And I want to kind of put that over my eyes a little bit more. My face looks very, very dry. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's scary. Well, let's move on. Next I have my blush from Bella Terra. And I give this literally like one tap because the whole bunch comes out on that one. And I have an angled blush brush that came with it as well, and I just kind of swirl it around. And the thing about this one, I actually use it as like a bronzer as well. So I start off here like mid cheek and bring it back. And then I come here and give it a lighter touch. So the heavier is on the bottom and the lighter is on the top. Then I go back with the same blush, nothing special, and hit my T-zone. So run it against my jawline. I put on an eyeshadow primer, and for my everyday eyeshadow primer, actually I've been using it kind of whenever. I use the Elf eyeshadow primer. I do like Elf. I know some people say that they are maybe because they're, cheaper, but I like them. I also have a good one, but it started kind of drying out. I really, really loved it, but it's from Avon. Another one that I used to have a love-hate relationship with was the Too Faced one. And the reason I say love-hate relationship is because, like I stated, my skin is sensitive. And for some reason, though it lasted a really, really, long time, it was all day wear, it made me break out. And where did it make me break out? On my eyes, because that's where you put it, duh. But I had a whole bunch of little bumps just on my eyelid, so much so that even with the primer, eyeshadow just looked disgusting because it's nothing but little bumps. It was weird. Here is my Elf eyeshadow primer. The applicator, it's kind of like a lip gloss applicator, kind of like that felt, not felt, I don't know if you can see. That's what the applicator is like. Another eyeshadow primer I've used, by the way, that I've enjoyed is the Urban Decay one. I will say that I tried the NYX eyeshadow primer and it was garbage to me. It definitely, oh my gosh, it definitely creased my eyeshadow. It made my eyelids oilier more oily than what they actually are. So it was caca. Before I actually get started on my eyeshadow, I kind of set my powder, foundation, and blush in. So what I do, I have you can't even see, it's an that's how long I've had it, NYC Smooth Skin, NYC Smooth Skin, and it's a translucent powder, it's translucent setting powder. And I honestly prefer powders to sprays. The sprays kind of freak me out. I just feel like I would be the person that accidentally puts all the damn spray in one spot, and when I try to spread it out, it's just gonna ruin everything. I'm that person. I don't know. Nothing sprays oil. I don't know. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my eyes, and I'm going to do a simple everyday look because I don't think I'm going anywhere today. So I'm just gonna pull out my Naked 2 Basics. With this, oh no, it's broken. I need to go back and fix that. And to fix that, I just put a little bit of alcohol on it and let it dry. But I'm just gonna go ahead and use it right now since I have it out and I'm able to use it right now. So to kind of I always kind of pick not the lightest shade, but maybe here, and kind of put it all over just to kind of set. And honestly, I kind of do this if I just want to wear mascara, I don't want to do eyeshadow and all that, then I'll do this and just put mascara. And it's like seriously simple, basic, like the basic of the basic. Then I get a little blending brush, and I won't go to the darkest just yet. I'll come here like to, y'all see that broke stuff? So sad. I'll come here and just kind of apply there so I could kind of build on it. Kind of from the crease down. And this one I kind of get a little bit closer to the inside of my eye, not all the way in, but closer. And I do go to the darkest shade, which is Undone, and I just kind of go by once. I don't do too much, especially on an everyday look. I'm not trying to get that smoky eye effect, and I just kind of go in my crease and whirl it around. From there, I go now to the lighter shade a little bit, kind of pass it over. And then I usually apply top eyeliner, which scares me. I'm not a good wing out person. I've been watching YouTube videos trying to figure it out. I found somebody, I think her name is Laura Lee, and she kind of had this tip where you just kind of go out instead of trying to go up. I tried it last night. It looked okay. It was my first time, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all I got it. So usually when I do my top eyeliner, I actually stop like right there because I'm scared to wing it. My wings never come out the same. One is a little bit more angled than the other. That happened to me last night too. So, I mean, they looked okay. I was looking good. Took some Snapchat pictures and was rocking it. But what I'm going to do is only to the edge, kind of stick to what I know for this first video, and then once I get the top eyeliner thing, good, I'll post it on here. Yeah. Okay. If I can open my eyeliner, and this one was actually given to me, and it's felt tip, and it has a thinner tip and then a thicker tip, so you could go like real dramatic. I'm not that kind of person. It's by L'Oreal. It's called the Infallible Black Buster. I actually haven't seen it anywhere else. Like I said, it was given to me. I don't know where they got it from. So I just kind of start here in the middle. And come to the edge. And I'm done. That's literally where I stop. When I figure it out, I will let y'all know, for real. Yesterday I was watching a video about how white liner there actually opens your eyes up more. Unfortunately, I just watched the video yesterday and haven't went to go buy any. So what I will do, instead of using the black eyeliner just there on my lash line, I'll get a little bit of this dark eyeshadow that I use and kind of come close to my lash line. Now I'm going to put on a mascara primer, and this one is by the same company that does the foundation and blush that I'm wearing, Bella Terra, and it comes with a mascara part too. I've just kind of found a new mascara that I really like. Okay, get your car all loud and stuff. Anywho, I just add my mascara primer. And while I let that set a little bit, I'll go ahead and start my eyebrows. Like I said, this is kind of my everyday look. Not even sometimes. I don't even do all this much sometimes. So for that, I'm going to use my and it's kind of like a pencil thing, a stick. You roll it out as much as you need to. I don't always do that much. Like I said, I like to look more natural, I guess. And I just kind of feather things out. I don't exactly make exact lines, and I follow my natural, well, this ain't natural, I get it threaded, but I follow my brow. The only thing that does get to me is I have a scar right here. I'm not sure if y'all can see it. Thanks to my sister, what a sister's for. So sometimes I do have to kind of fill in where the scar is and go over what my eyebrow are. Where my eyebrow hairs are. And if you see, it's not dramatic, but you can see a difference. At least I definitely can. On this one, I kind of do the same. Kind of feather out. And if you do want it to look a little bit more dramatic, all you have to do is just push a little harder, I guess. I'm very light. Literally just kind of brushing against it. But I'll show you a little bit more dramatic. Still feathering. Not really like a intense. I'm gonna draw these eyebrows on real quick. That one looks a little bit more filled in. And just kind of go over it. Brush them out so they don't look cray. Brush them out. And when you're brushing, you could actually kind of blend so you don't see the harsh lines of the pencil. Now, back to my mascara. Y'all, I got the Better Than Sex mascara. I won't say Better Than Sex. It's good. It is. It's good. It kind of reminds me of this one that I used to use from the drugstore. I can't remember the name of it. It was like Fire or something. I don't know. Because the brush is very, very similar. If you see, it's kind of twisted. So I just kind of apply this to my top lash and twist out while I am applying. Yeah, my hair is looking ridiculous. Alright, cool. And then I come in on the bottom, literally just give it a light touch. Hey y'all. Now for my lip, I'm like starting to love these like matte lip stains. Freaking love them because they literally last all day. My favorite ones are from NYX, the liquid suede ones. Excuse me. But I'm going to use a mineral lip gloss that I got from Bella Terra. Can y'all tell I'm trying to use my products? And like I said, this is an everyday lip. So I'm literally doing nothing today. I'm staying at home all day. It's winter vacation. It's one of my last days. I'm trying to take advantage of it. About to go snuggle in my bed and watch Once Upon a Time on Netflix. This is kind of the show I'm into right now. So I'll just take this and just, it's a lip gloss. I'll just kind of brush it over my lips. And it is kind of sticky. But I feel like it does have a good pigment to it. So it's like, it's not exactly like, this bright ass pink because it's a gloss and it's sheer. And my lips are kind of dry right now. But I feel like, I don't know if it's the minerals in it, my lips will kind of soak it up. Ready to stay at home and send some Q-pics to my boyfriend. Well, after fix up his hair a little bit. Also, eyelash curlers. I'm not a big fan. I feel like my eyelashes are weird, and eyelash curlers, they're not weird. They're unique. My eyelash curlers just kind of squish them all back together instead of, fanning them out. So instead of using eyelash curlers, I actually just kind of raise my eyelash like that, fold it back a little bit. I'm Mexican. I'm supposed to know how to use a spoon to curl my eyelashes. I don't. And that, beauties, is my very basic, very first makeup tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please comment. Please say something. Hey girl, you did okay. Something simple beats me. I really, really, really am open to suggestions. I've always liked makeup, but I've never been one to spend on makeup. And I think now I'm kind of giving myself that chance, kind of trying to spoil myself a little bit after this Christmas stuff. But anyways, comment. Let me know what I could do better. Any suggestions? Concealer, because you can see, I still see my dark eyes. My dark circles. Seriously, just let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.